There is a snake girl around. There's a mystery in the air. There's a discovery to be made.
Your beautiful lovers have come before you once again.
And some questions unanswered. Where does she come from?
Mofe.
And who is she?
I haven't started with you yet.
Sakobi. From the master director,
I am not touching anything anymore.
Distributed and marketed by Infinity Legends Limited. 137 Nnamdi Azikiwe Street, Idumota, Lagos. Telephone 2660-323. Sakobi. The Snake Girl.
Today to request for a child on behalf of my daughter. Please grant my humble plea.
I give to you today my only son. I can no longer refuse your plea. Let your daughter have him. Let him be great. Let him be a blessing to her. But remember our agreements.
I will.
Now your hands.
To eat and all of the wealth. But remember our agreement.
I will.
A few years ago, this little lad was born a genius. He began his primary school at 3, entering secondary school at 8, Barely 13, he would enter the Oxford University in Britain for a course in law. He would graduate with first-class honors at 17, winning the Martin Ronco Prize for the best student of law. Bobby Aneze Williams would acquire his doctorate degree at 22, becoming a professor at 26. Now 28, Bobby has just been appointed External Affairs Minister. He is returning home to get married and to be sworn in as the Honorable Minister for External Affairs. For his people, it's a day for celebration, jubilation, music, dance, as they wait to welcome him.
Where's your son? Where is he?
I'm sorry, he did not arrive.
You don't know. What? Is there any problem, Mofe?
Who was that?
Your friend.
I'll go back.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem here. How do we break the news to Professor Williams about the leukemia diagnosis we've just got?
Well, I think that we should go straight to him and tell him the truth straight out.
I personally think we should call members of his families to be with him while we break the news.
No, all of his family are in Africa and his fiancée just left to arrange things for his marriage.
I agree with Sister Katrina. We can go to Africa and get his family down here.
Well, I suggest that we should form some sort of, surrogate family, and, as you said, we should all go and visit him as a group and, break the news to him as gently as possible.
I think that's much better.
Yes, it's such a difficult thing to pray.
Especially when leukemia has no cure.
No, absolutely no cure for leukemia. At least within, our frames of reference. I must confess that little Florence Nightingale, Katrina here, has had some very inspirational and interesting breakthroughs over the years, haven't you?
Well, it's always only God, but I will definitely talk to him if everybody's in agreement.
Yes. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I think you could all go with Katrina to the patient's room, break the news to him, and then leave her with him. All right. Okay.
Good afternoon, Professor. Sorry for the delay. We were trying to iron out some things. We have something very important to tell you. I'll leave that for the doctor to discuss it with you. Please for the doctor to come through.
We have something very difficult to tell you. You have leukemia. Sorry.
Leukemia? I'm dying.
Well, there's no medical cure for leukemia. Although we now have ways of alleviating the symptoms, there's no way of stopping the spread of cancer in the blood.
So much to do. How can do one more? To sing it? So much to do. Oh Lord, please do. Doctor, how much time do I have?
You have about 3 months left. I'm sorry.
Oh Lord, please.
But you believe in God, don't you?
I do.
If you have faith, there could be hope. You know, Sister Katrina, who has been with you all this time, she believes very strongly in the miraculous power of God. I'm sure she'd be happy to discuss this possibility with you.
Please, I talk to Sister Katrina, please. Sister Katrina. Can you really save me from this terrible fate?
I can't save you, but I know that God can. He's blessing us with miracles all the time, and all it really ever takes is complete faith in His power. There's a verse in the Bible, James 5:15, and it says, "And the prayer of faith shall save the sick, and the Lord shall raise him up." Now all we have to do is pray, but the faith must come from you. Do you understand this?
I have faith. I have faith. I have so much to do. I have so much to do.
Just remember, with God, all things are possible.
I just don't want to die.
Pray, have faith. God can do miracles.
I don't want to die. There's so much to do.
Seems to know what's right for me. I know I've seen him doing it all. Now the more I look, the less I seem to see. up against the wall.
Sorry, okay, is everything all right?
Oh yeah. I'm fine. It's fine. Why do you ask?
No, it's just that you are not looking very happy.
Oh no, I'm happy. I'm fine.
Well, you said so.
What it takes to be with you, just a few days. Whoa, everything I touched turned to gold. Seems all the glory days are gone. Now I'm lost, lonely, out in the cold. Roses wither and blown away. I see
20 pounds?
I want you to enjoy yourself. Okay? From me to you.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Very grateful.
I see a light at a distance, and the mountains of resistance. It's your love that keeps me strong. Gonna keep on and on. It's my life. It's just a few days. I will climb the mountains, cross the rivers, walk the valley.
Oh yes. Hi girl. Wow. Why is wearing complete new? No, I can show you everything now. Can I? I can see everything. No, she did a lovely job. Yes, she did.
So, what's this new arrival?
Saturday, hi Daddy. Saturday, 3 days time. And we need to adjust your hair. Yeah, I told her. She told me that. Yeah, she shared that. Okay. Sweetie, thank you. Oh my God.
It's hard to see you.
Oh,
It's nice to see you. Oh, Bobby. And how were you? How was your trip?
We were very sad when you couldn't arrive on a fixed date because Mom had made a lot of preparations and lots of music and dance.
Yes, there were complications. Problems I did not expect.
Well, the swearing ceremony comes up next week, right?
Yes, I suppose that's the date.
I supposed?
I'm no longer taking up the appointment.
May I ask you why?
I'm sorry, it's personal.
This is very sad. I have actually invited my friends from all over the world and the United States to witness the swearing ceremony of my prospective son-in-law. They will be arriving by this weekend.
I'm sorry, I cannot change my mind.
Well, so we should concentrate on the wedding.
No. Even that has to be postponed.
invited all my friends from all over the world. Oh, please, what's your problem? I can help you.
I'm sorry,
Not my grandson. No, not him. No.
My great mother, supreme mother of all rivers, I call on you again. Hear my lonely voice and answer my prayers. Oh, great mother, accept the sacrifice from my hand.
He sent me back from England since the past 1 month to start preparations for this wedding. My father left his work since the past 5 days for the same purpose. And now you're suspending everything? I want to know why.
You know how much I love you. You have become a part of me. But you must make your father understand.
And you don't understand what? What do you want me to understand? I'm helpless. Bobby, you are not communicating. What do you mean by being helpless? Why do you want my friends to laugh at me? Bobby, why do you want to put my family to shame? Please, save my name. Save my dad from shame.
How can I make you see my heart, Zemi? I want this marriage concluded faster than you will ever imagine. I do. But everything, Zemi, everything has to be suspended for now. I just need a little bit of time, Zemi. A little bit of time. I'm helpless.
See, you made up your mind to put me, my family, to shame. If this one will be the end of me, no. I'll go back home and pick up the shreds and the shattered life. My life. I'll patch up everything and start all over again. And I'll never come here again. Never!
Did you call off the wedding? Bobby, I'm talking to you. Did you call off the wedding?
Here I did.
Why, Bobby? Why would you do that?
It's personal. I'm sorry.
Personal? So personal you can't tell me?
Raji, would I do a thing like this without at least having enough reasons?
Bobby, you've ruined this girl's life, Bobby. Are you aware of the stigma attached to what you've done?
Raji, don't be so harsh on me. You wouldn't understand.
Bobby, of course I don't understand. Nobody understands, Bobby. Nobody understands. No one calls off their wedding a few days beforehand. It doesn't happen, Bobby. It's not done.
I am helpless.
Yes, Dr. Maha. Yeah, you've given me a lot of hope. Yes, I'm taking the drugs. Yes, I'm consulting 3 other doctors, yes. Please, doctor, just do your best for me.
I want you to relax, alright? I'm very hopeful you'll be fine again by God's grace. I personally do not agree with the result of the test. See, especially the procedure. Yes. Just relax, okay? You will be fine again. I can guarantee you that. Meanwhile, have yourself a wonderful birthday.
Thank you. Yes, God bless you. And this is for me?
Yes.
Oh, nice, nice. Who brought you?
My mommy.
Your mommy's downstairs?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, let's go then.
No, we'll stay in your room.
You want to stay in my room? Okay, wait. Now, what will we do together? When I come back, we will dance, okay? But before I come back, I want us to, I want you to practice your song. Your dance step. What song do you want me to play?
Love
me, Jeje, love me, tender. Okay, now you practice that, okay? Huh? You can dance it. So show me 1 or 2 steps first. Love me, Jeje, love me, tender. Love me, Jeje, love me, tender. Okay, when I come back, I will dance with you, okay? Let me just go say hello to your mommy, okay? Okay.
Look every night. I take off you. Where?
Do you have any guests?
No, what?
Strange. It's all right. All right, kids. Hello. Uncle is back.
Believe everything that I've said and watch out for God's miracle. There is no disease that he cannot cure, no evil spirit that he cannot conquer. Yours is the minor case. Just believe in him and it shall be well with you. Let us pray. Father God,
Mother Order, great mother of all rivers, this is Fuller. Accept the sacrifice from our hands. I come to you again on behalf of my daughter, for her only child. Please, let the child live. I asked for this child. I remember my covenant with you. I agreed that you will take him when you please, but it was the agreement of a drowning man. I wanted a child for my daughter, a child at all cost. But I didn't know the time would be so soon. Mother Otto, let him live. If you must take somebody, please, take me. Mother Otto, accept the sacrifice from our hands and hear our voices.
I know, me too, okay?
Hello, Zimmy. Zimmy, I'm saying hello. You can at least answer my greeting. Zimmy, it's not over yet. All I ask for is a little bit of time. Time, Zimmy. Zimmy, may I come in to see your father then?
I'm sorry he's gone back to the U.S.
All right, can I come in to see you?
I'm sorry.
Zimmy!
That's what. How is he? This isn't good enough. No matter what has happened. See, I know we all knew. I want you to hear something. Bobby isn't just your husband to me. Yeah. He's a very good friend, our friend. And I feel something terrible is wrong with that guy. But he seems fine now, see? And I believe it deserves our sympathy. That's why he's crying.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Look, I'd rather we don't talk about Bobby. Do you know what he's done with my father's reputation? Not even mine, okay? Not even mine. 15 of his friends came in from outside the country for that wedding. And I had to go back and tell them, sorry, the wedding will no longer hold. My own father!
About a month left. Yeah. That's what the doctor said. But Father, I know you can touch my heart and make me live again. How will my mother live? How will she take it? And Zimi, poor dear Zimi. God, I have carried this burden for too long. Take it away from me. Dear Lord, please.
Professor Williams! Oh my God! I know you probably don't recognize me.
I'm sorry, I don't.
He taught me in Oxford. He taught me credence.
I did?
Yes, you did.
So, what are you doing here?
I just arrived from England and actually lost all my luggage in transit.
Hope you're comfortable.
Yeah, thanks.
All right then. Enjoy. Have a good night, yes?
Yeah, sure.
Bye.
Dr. Williams.
Yes.
You see, we all loved you at Oxford and we all wanted to be close to you. You see the way God has brought us together again.
Yes.
Can I ask you for a favor?
Yes.
Can you spend the night here with me?
No.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
No. Thanks, but no thanks.
May I ask why?
Because
what?
Because it's my life. Have a good night.
Really sure. You can't run away from us. You must return.
What is it? I thought I heard your voice. What about your breast?
Ifá mọ́lọ́ọ̀jì rẹ̀ bí ifá ọ̀fọ́ ọ̀fọ̀dẹ̀kún. Alálálálálẹ́ ò dákọ̀rọ̀ kótó òjò oyún àfọ̀fọ̀fọ̀ òfò ṣe kọ̀kọ̀lọ̀. Àfèsì káwọn awo má sùn lẹ́bi àfèsì ọ̀pá agogo wọ́n ń ṣeré egéle ìdákìrì jẹun òfin. Tọ́ ọba tó lọ́gbọ̀n wọ́n ní kò gbọ́dọ̀ sùn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò gbọ́dọ̀ wó.
Ìrè lẹ́yìn, mo jígun, mo gun, ó bá mi jù.
Bobby Agnese Williams, come right inside. I've been waiting. Make sure you take away your shoes before you enter my shrine. You have come to the right place. The man that sent you knows this is where your fate will be decided. Whatever I tell you here is final. Michael. Carry. Cabo. See my hand now. See my shoes. Àpálára lórúkọ tí à ń pè wọ́n àtẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ́. Àgbààgbàdì ọkùnrin méjì lórúkọ tí à ń pè wọ́n ojú. Ìran ọ̀pẹ̀lẹ̀. Wọ́n ní wọ́n dúró ṣáwó àfilẹ̀ pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́. Bobby Agnese Williams. Bobby Agnese Williams. Answer me. Bobby Agnese Williams.
Lè ṣe níyàwó.
Ikú tẹ̀lú. Àwọn ọmọ lóye ọ̀fẹ́ wú. Ajá fún ikú ẹ̀yìn àwọn torí ikú bọ́bì yóò jẹ́ débíà ní tó má jẹ́ kúkú bọ́bì kí n máa rí pẹ̀lẹ́wù. Answer me, this is the last of Bobby and yes, a winner!
I hand over this Bible to you. Let it be your permanent companion. Let it be your friend. I do not doubt doctors. I do not doubt science. But I do believe that my God can move mountains. Whenever you are in trouble, this Bible will save you. Yes. It shall be well with you.
Seems to know
it's all right.
What's right for me. I know I've seen him doing it all. Now the more I look, the less I seem to see. My back is up against the wall. They say I'm weak, but I feel strong. Who's right and who is wrong? It's your love, kiss me on.
I know God is with me. I know. I know that I will come out of this hospital with good news. God, you promised me you will do it for me. Yes, this is the time. This is the time, good Lord. Do it for me.
How are you, Gene? Well, I'm fine, Doctor. Except for the pains in my bones, sometimes it gets really bad.
I know. Unfortunately, I do not have good news for you. See, the result of the test in England is correct. You have leukemia. As it is, you may have less than 1 month more to live.
The test was carefully carried out. But the result is the same. Sincerely, I wish I could be of any serious assistance to you. From the result, you have just about 1 month. I want to thank you for your kindness. I'll continue to enjoy my life until the very last moment. Just keep praying to God. You are an unusual person, and men like you have defied scientific predictions. We've not seen you since.
Since the funeral of your father. Why are you here today?
Well, I have this friend.
You look down. I hope you have not lost another person, because I'm not ready to bury any of my friends this time around.
Oh, no, not exactly. I have this friend. He has a terminal disease, and the doctors have told him that he has just a few weeks to live.
This friend of yours, do I know him?
Not exactly, but I believe that you will recognize him when you see his body.
Then what can I do to help you now?
Well, I have some money in the car. I want to give you the money so you can buy the exact one that I bought for my father. Something like this. I'm sure I will have gone back to England by the time the person is let's just go to the car and get the money. Bobby.
Bobby.
Yes.
Do you say you have lost every hope about your friend's chances of survival?
I don't doubt science. There are three doctors. Three doctors were crippled. Three doctors they came up with this result.
Well, do you believe in God?
I do.
Then, if you believe, let your friend believe. He will be saved.
Okay, thank you.
If you believe, let your friend believe. He will be saved.
Just in his face, Fine, how you doing? I intend to check in with tonight.
But why don't you make it tomorrow evening?
Okay. I'll excuse you anything. Please join me in the car when you're through, except you want us back with you. Oh, please. Bye, Bobby. So, what are we doing here? I know you take alcohol.
No, it's gin actually. I'm just trying to make myself happy.
I wouldn't be having a distant job. I was just trying to make our friend happy. So, see you again.
Well, you can have dinner sometime.
I called you here to tell you that I'm very sorry for all the pains I must have caused you since my return. It wasn't my intention to cause you pain. I'm sure you know how much I love you. I'd looked forward to my coming back to Nigeria. You know, get married to Zimi and be sworn in as the external affairs minister. No, the youngest external affairs minister. I'd imagine how happy you will be that, you know, those two very special occasions. But a few weeks to my return, I took ill. Feeling these pains in my bones. I decided to go see my doctors. We took some tests, and they came back to tell me that they came back to tell me that I had leukemia. Yes, cancer of the blood. Yeah. I didn't know how to tell you in Zim. I decided to bear my burden myself because my doctor said I only have 3 months in. These are perhaps my last days. And I decided to tell you now because this month is my last month.
Great priest of the great river, the mouthpiece of Mother Odo. You have been waiting. What news?
Biggest star in this town. The brightest star is about to dim. Mother Odo is angry. But not only the star will dim. She's about to unleash atrocities upon this community. Because a man in this peaceful village is trying to break his agreement with her.
The great priest, I greet you. We have very few stars in this community. We do not want any of them to dim. We do not want atrocities to befall us. What solution?
The great priest, where do we go from here? Where lies the remedy? Tell us.
I see tragedy in front of me. A bad covenant has been made. I
don't know where we should go from here. I see death.
Go ahead. Your attention is urgently needed in the village. Your grandfather, Adi, is waiting for you.
May I ask why they want to see me?
Good question. The old head of our village says there's a calamity hovering over our heads. And this disaster is going to affect all prominent sons and daughters of our community. To avoid this danger, you have to come home and do your Ogbanje. Or perform a ritual.
Ogbanje is usually performed when a child is always sick or when a child keeps dying and returning to the same family. It is a traditional belief.
And they want me to do that.
Yes, my son. You have to do that to save your life and that of others in the village.
Uncle, I'm sorry I won't be able to come with you to the village to do the Ogbanje. I do not believe that a ritual can save my life or the life of anybody else for that matter. I believe in science. When I'm ill, I go see a doctor, and whatever he says to me is final.
Excuse me.
Yes, excuse me.
You have to do this for my sake. I'm a Christian, but it's tradition.
I can't do it. It's evil. It's satanic. You cannot save me. Four doctors have told me that it's over. Every one day that I do now is a bonus. I'm just waiting to die.
You won't die, Mommy. The God I serve won't let you die. Oh, do it for me, Mommy. Please do it for me. Come on, please. Thank you for this baby.
Where are you going? Don't you know you have to die? You have to die! You have to die! Jesus!
Bring him back! Let me go! Hold him! Let me go!
Seems all the glory days are gone. Now I'm lost, lonely, out in the cold. Roses wither and blown away. I see a light out in the distance. And the mountains of resistance. It's your love, keeps me strong. Gonna keep on and on. It's my life. It's just a few days. I will climb the mountain. We will walk the valley.
Somebody please help me!
You will come back. No one but you are my only son. You must answer your mother's call. Come home, yes, come. You will come back. No one but you. Come home, yes, come. You will come back. No one but you. Come home, yes, come. I am waiting. Come.
Bobby, how are you? Is it alright?
No. So much pain.
Very soon you have to take care of the house. I'm going to the shopping mall. I want absolute quiet in this house.
Thank you.
Mommy, I think Bobby dropped this letter for you.
My dear loving mother, do not weep for me. Smile because I became born again before my death. Yakubu will hand over my coffin to you. Oh, Mom, spare a smile for Cindy always for me. Your son, Bobby.
Thank you, dear.
Hello, Mom.
Hello, dear.
What's the matter? You're not happy. It's because of her.
She's Zimi's friend. You know I can't change my mind about Zimi.
What is this?
Oh, Mom, come on. This was something that I wrote shortly before I was taken to the hospital. Come on, Mom, cheer up. Look, I'm fine. I feel stronger. I think that God has performed His miracle. Look, I'm fine. See, here. That is the result of a test conducted by the same doctors. Now, the good news is they cannot find any trace of cancer in my blood anymore. It's gone. Look, my friends, the alumni association members, they're doing a party for me. And after that, we are going to do a survival party because I think that God has performed His miracle because He wants you to be a happy mom.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Please, come and have something. Boudoir! Yes, Mommy. That bottle of wine that I left, please drink it for me. Where are you coming from? Yeah, sure. Yeah? Ah, they're here. I can see you then.
My dear, sweet and wonderful Zimi. Looking up.
How you doing? Hi.
Wait, let's not get it. This is not a social forum. I'm here on a very special mission. Please sit down. You have to hear this thing. Now, the alumni will organize a dinner tomorrow for the prof. No, hear me out, please, hear me out. Now, I've been given an assignment of picking you up tomorrow at 6 p.m. And you know this dinner will not be complete without you. So please, you have to come.
Bobby, she's not lying now.
I know, but this is different.
Come on. She's me.
We all know what you've been going through. Yes, we know. But Bobby still wants you. It wasn't as if you were rejected. You have some problems that you and I don't know. Thank God, everything's fine now, and he still wants you. Besides, this is an Oxford affair, and you're an ex-student of the school. Why do you want to excuse yourself and remain in this lonely mood, you mean? You have to change your mind. Please.
Okay. I'll do my best when you come. I don't want anybody picking me up. I'll be back.
No, Jimmy, look, I want to pick you up. I want to come pick you up.
Look, Archie, I can take care of myself.
Jimmy, that means you're not going to come.
Look,
I know you.
Archie, you can believe what you want. I don't care. Let's just stop talking about it.
You should care, unless all that love you two shared at school meant nothing. Were you faking it? Were you pretending?
Archie, I don't care what you think. I don't care about Bobby. I don't care about anybody. Let me live my life.
Jimmy, you should and you must care, Jimmy. Listen, I appreciate how you feel, what you went through. I understand. But you must care about Bobby's life, about his pains. I fought Bobby because of you. Please. Everyone condemned him, Jimmy. But Bobby has changed. I mean, should we still go ahead and hang him? Come on. Cast your mind back, Jimmy. Think when you first met Bobby. What a wonderful soul he had. How beautiful he was. Think about it. He needs your help. You have to help. Yeah. Please come to me.
Supreme Mother of all rivers, I greet you. I come on behalf of one man, Adi. Please forgive him.
I hear your voice, O Henny. I salute your courage. I appreciate all the sacrifices. Go, 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 and tell Adi to come in 7 days' time. By midnight, he will hear my voice. His grandson is already feeling better. But whether he would live or die will depend on Adi himself. He has one more hurdle to cross.
I hear your voice, Brother Odo.
Look, Mina, I just want to invite. Can you call me back later in the day? Oh, all right. Hold on, okay? Hold on. Yes, Mina. Look, what would I be coming back to do? As what? His wife? Look, Mina, let's just drop the subject and talk about something else, okay? I did attend the dinner, and I have absolutely no intention of attending the party. Of what use is it? I won't come. I will not attend. Look, Mina, why don't you call me back later in the day, okay? Okay. I'm sorry, you know I always listen to you, but this is an entirely different matter. Yes. Sorry, I'm going to do my Okay, bye. Hello? So Coco, I'm so sorry I couldn't call you last night. Yeah, too much pressure on me. Yeah, I'm doing my father next week. Look, what you people are asking me to do is impossible. You see, can you hold... My mobile is ringing. Can you hold on, please? Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, hello? Oh my God. Good morning, sir. Yes, sir. I can guess. Because I didn't come to dinner. No. Hello? Yes, Dr. Mofe. You're loud, you went dead. Look, you people must try and keep sentiments apart in this matter. What do you think will be my gut reaction if he hears I attended Bobby's dinner? Look, Doctor, you probably do not know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my family's pride. I'm talking about my dignity to respect. Now, I don't want anybody to remind me of Bobby. I don't want anything to remind me of him. So please, okay? Let's talk about something else and just forget about Bobby. I have my life to lead now, okay? Yes. Look, an important guest just came in. I'll talk to you later, okay? Yeah, bye. Good evening, dear. Zinni, I must confess that I was disappointed to find that you didn't attend the dinner in spite of all my pleading. And now, I'm sorry. Jimmy no longer has to bother coming here again. Okay?
You must understand that my son never intended to disappoint you or to put your family to shame.
Yeah.
Have you been told why he put off your wedding and rejected his political appointment? Well, Bobby has leukemia, a cancer of the blood. And before he left England, doctors told him that he had only 3 more months to live.
Mother, I hear you.
I've heard your groaning, and I have received your offerings. Your grandson may now leave, but his destiny is in your hands. I'll give you an egg. Go to the city where he is. You have between tomorrow morning and midnight to save him. When you find him, break the egg in your hand on his forehead without touching him. Without touching him, and he will leave. Once again, you have till midnight tomorrow to save him. Go.
But, Mother, I do not have any egg.
Please round of applause for Shotgun one more time. we all know why we're here to celebrate with our friend, Mofe. We thought he wasn't going to be with us, but he is with us now. He was given 3 months to live, but we love him and he's still with us. He's got many more years to come. That's about it. Drink, be happy, enjoy yourselves tonight. And let me leave you in shotguns, keep over hand.
That's right.
All right.
And right about now, I'd like to bring on stage a very, very good friend of mine, a brother actually. We did a song together. I'm sure you all know the song. It's called Waya 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 Rick. It's an more reggae flavor. And if you're all ready to
What is happening?
Did that old man enter your car with 11 this morning?
He told me, all kind of manager. He carried many things. Maybe that woman.
Maybe 91. I'm going to use force. Heavily. That's what I gave you. It's a joke. I be a monster. I can kill a liar. Tell me the truth. I can take my job to cover your. Now, the truth. You are the owner. Talk it back.
The truth is there. My boss don't he told me. He said, look at the bag. I'm looking at this bar where they leave for everything. Me and Mary look inside.
Very good. Come back! Be the old man. Yeah. I'm sorry for that. You can give him these things and release him. He knows nothing about the crime. The driver has just made some confessions.
Thank you, my son.
Oga, show them they don't get together. I say release him, okay? Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Oga.
Mom, we're going straight to the hotel now. We'll see you tomorrow. I just want to...
You people want to leave me all alone. Spend one more hour with me.
Mom, we promise tomorrow, Jimmy and I will spend the entire day with you, okay? Let's get to Sure? Yep. Alright. Are we going to sit behind or?
How is everyone at home? Is everything all right?
Where is Amin, sir?
He's gone out with his friends just now.
I was sure he was the one I saw now. Where has he gone to and what time is he coming back?
He won't be back tonight. He's spending the night at a hotel.
No. I must see him. I must see him.
But won't you eat and have a bath and rest first before...
That can wait, Nkechi. I must see him immediately.
Is there any problem? Bobby is all right now. I said so in my letter.
Nkechi, take me to where he is.
Yes,
Oh, I'd like to see one of your guests.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you here on appointment?
No, but he's my son, and he said he'd be spending the night here.
What's his name?
Bobby. Agnese Williams.
Sorry, Mom, there's no guest by that name here.
What did she say?
She said that he's not here. But he said that he'd be lodging here.
Well, I'm sorry, no, but maybe he did come but couldn't get accommodation because we're actually fully booked.
Have you turned anybody back this night?
Oh yes, sir. Quite a number. But, excuse me, sir, he's not here. Why would I lie to you?
Which other hotel can we check now?
There's so many hotels in Lagos. All we have to do is to go home and wait till tomorrow morning.
No. We must do everything humanly possible to find him this night. No.
You know, it's so nice that we're back together again. Right there now, I'm very happy. I will sing all the way to heaven. Just knowing that we came together again before my death.
How can you say a horrible thing like that? And do you want to die and leave me? Good. Who will love me like you?
Nobody.
Good.
Don't worry, nothing will happen to us, okay?
Yeah.
Who knows, someday soon we'll be celebrating our 40th anniversary as the most wonderful couple in the world. Listen, it's 11:40, okay? About 20 minutes to 12, and I haven't called my mom to tell her where we are.
But it's late now. Tomorrow's here.
Yeah, I know, but she will be worried if I don't call her.
Yeah.
Besides, she doesn't get to sleep until about 12, yeah? Okay.
Hello. Bobby.
Mom?
Where are you? Oh, I see. Look, your grandfather has been looking for you everywhere. And he's very anxious to see you.
Mom, just tell him that I'm fine now and
I've told him, I explained everything to him, but he won't listen. We went to about 5 hotels today trying to locate you.
Oh, you didn't have to go through all that trouble just to locate me, Mom. After that party, you should be rested. Mom, just tell Grandpa that I am fine and that tomorrow, first thing in the morning, we'll see him and I'll give him a big, big hug.
All right. Okay, tomorrow then. Say hi to Zimmy for me and sleep well, son.
You're speaking to Agnese. Hold it. Hello. Oh my God. He has dropped. Where did he come from? Where was he speaking from? Look, we have to see him by 12 midnight or someone will be there by next morning.
I know where he is. I'll call him.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello? Agnese, this is your grandfather.
Hello? Bobby, you must come home immediately.
Hello, Agnese, we must see you before 12 midnight. Yes, we must.
It's late. I can't still driving now.
Bobby, take the stadium road. Yes, we'll be coming the same way so that we can meet. Look, don't argue. Just hurry.
You must see him.
What's wrong? What? Bobby, please, okay, please. Take it easy, okay, please.
I'm trying, but she said we have to be there before 12.
But take it easy, we'll get there, okay, please. Just take it easy.
I'm trying, Zimmy, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I see them.
Yeah?
I see them.
Yeah?
Oh, good. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
Mama, yes. It's your grandpa.
You will come back home. No one but you.
Sorrows, I'll give you rest.